not come to this life to eat food. Repeat it to yourself. The way I'll gulp it, that is where you see me. I'm mismanaging it. Since myself that I was eating pop. I do not. It's not even sweet. This is the table that all of you are on. Like, calm down and relax. Train our stomach into gluttony. Late night food. 2 a.m. You're making noodles. We are closed for the night. Anything that you're going to see is till tomorrow. Okay? Even allow the food that you're suddenly eating to stay alive become something that is after your life. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Heart was jumping out of my mouth and hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ezinne Okike, and here on my channel I discuss everything skincare, beauty, travel, lifestyle generally, and personal development. So if that's something you think you're interested in, consider subscribing. And to my returning amazing subscribers, you guys, thank you so much for making this worthwhile. So today's video is about a particular topic that I've gotten a lot of questions about, especially in recent times. I've gotten a lot of people ask me, oh, you've lost weight, how did you do it? And yesterday, depending on when you see this video, yesterday I posted on my status and I talked about it, and then a couple of people showed interest and they were like, oh yeah, how did you lose weight, what did you do, have you been exercising, what's your, share the tea, tell us everything. And I'm like, okay, you guys, calm down, don't rush me, do not rush me. So I said I was just going to make a very quick video. So the idea is that I don't want this video to be long, so I'm just going to run through 6 lifestyle changes that I made that has helped me lose weight. And by the way, I lost 13 kg. At the start of this year I was weighing something, and now I'm weighing something different. So I'll tell you guys at the end of the video. Stick around. So I don't know if every other person experiences this, but there was a period when I was always exercising and trying to have flat stomach, only lose belly fats. That is a myth, by the way. It's not possible to lose only belly fat. So I wanted to just have only my belly fat disappear and every other part of my body remains intact, and lose back roll and lose arm fat and just be snatched. And every time I'll get motivated, I'll lose the motivation, get motivated, lose the motivation. So it was like a cycle, a very vicious one. After a while of me not exercising for a long time, something happened that it made me realize that okay, something is going on here, you need to get serious. I went for one of the presidential candidates political rally in Lagos, and then something required that I run. I just ran for a couple of seconds and it felt like my heart was jumping out of my mouth, and I saw my life flash before my eyes, and I realized that if you don't stop running this instant, you are going to die. And I just stopped and I was breathing very heavily, and I just knew that no, I could not continue living like this. Like, this is not a matter of losing belly fat anymore. It's not about being snatched, it's about being alive, it's about staying healthy. Okay, so I think that is the main red light point for me. That was the first thing I did for me, that okay, Ezinne, you need to think about what you're doing to yourself. So number one, I prayed. That's the first thing I did, because I was always getting motivated and losing the motivation, getting motivated and losing the motivation. So it felt like I was just always going back. And then I liked some certain type of food that I knew were not good for me. You know that this thing is not good for you, but then you just want it because that is what you are craving. So I had to just pray, because first of all, the Bible lets us understand that our body is the temple of God, and this temple that has been given to me to take care of, I am mismanaging it, I'm mishandling it. So I needed help, because I'm not helping myself. I was always eating puff, meat pie, egg roll, everything fried. Call me, I'm there. Anything pastry, that is where you see me. Bread, everything, that's what I like. So I just knew that I was always liking the things that were not good for me, and the things that were good for me, I did not like them. So I had to pray. I'm like, God, please, you really have to take away this appetite for these things are not good for me, obviously, and I know it's not good for me, but I still keep eating them. So it shows that this is now almost beyond my control. So I prayed about it. After I prayed, something dropped in my spirit. It was like every time I was always coming back from work, I was always buying puff, and not very far away from where I buy puff, they sell apple and fruits and all those good stuff. So the Holy Spirit just said, isn't it, every time you want to buy puff, just buy one small red apple. So I always buy 100 naira puff. So what was happening was, every time I felt like buying 100 naira puff, I would just go and buy 100 naira small red apple and convince myself that I was eating puff. So the second thing I did that I believe helped me lose weight was I started a soda fast at the beginning of the year, 1st of January 2023. I'm shooting this video on the 29th of December 2023, and between that period of time I have not had soda. So I started that fast because I saw one. I think I saw Nancy Sime on one of her New Year resolutions at the start of the year. She said something about, oh, who is joining her on a soda fast, 30-day soda fast. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I joined, and before you know it, from 30 days, I just kept going. And look at us, we're at the end of the year. I have quit taking soda. This is somebody that before, my roommate will bear witness to this. You guys, anybody that knows she's around sugar, and ask her. I could not stay a day without drinking Pepsi. It had to be Pepsi Cola. Like, and I will not finish it though. I'll drink it and remain very small, then I'll drop it. But the way I'll gulp it, like every single day, I was always drinking Pepsi. So to go from that to not even wanting to have anything to do with it at all, I mean, that took a lot. Generally, nature abhors vacuum. Nature does not like empty space. It tries to fill it with something. So when I took away soda, I had to replace it with something else, because if I did not replace it with something else, after a while I'll start wanting it back. So what I pretty much did was taking away unhealthy things and replacing them with things that I felt were better. So when I took away soda, I replaced it with Zobo. I replaced it with Tiger Nuts drink. I also reduced my processed food intake. I reduced the amount of processed food I eat, like buns, all those stuff, and also canned processed food also, and all this, you know, processed food basically. The third thing that I started doing was that I started eating more fruits. I started eating I started with orange, actually, orange and apple, because you know those are like very cute fruits. It's easy to just get into them. And watermelon, I started with those. So one day, I cannot say this without sharing this story, so stick with me. One day I went to buy oranges because I usually get constipated, so I went to buy oranges, and then a stranger came. He wanted to also buy watermelon from the guy selling beside, and he saw me buying oranges. I'm like, oh, you're buying fruits? I'm like, yeah, I like to take oranges before I go to bed and stuff. And then he said, okay, maybe you should try taking cucumber in the morning, and when you take a whole cucumber, drink a full sachet of water, and you see how it's going to clear your bowel. You feel better, you feel lighter. So when he said those things, I'm like, I do not like cucumber. I do not. It's not even sweet. Why would anybody want to eat cucumber? So I'm like, nah, fam, there's no way I'm eating cucumber. So the next day when I was coming back from work, I passed there, and the things he said came back to my head. I'm like, okay, let me just try. So I bought a very small one, and I went home, I ate it, and I drank water in the morning. Oh my god, it's been a ritual since then. Like, something that is just a part of my life pretty much since then. So, it's also very rich in fiber, so fiber is very good for you, especially for someone who is trying to lose weight. So after I started eating more fruits, the fourth thing that I started doing was I stopped late night food. This is the table that all of you are on, like every last one of you. You guys just wake up by 2 a.m. you're making noodles. You are making not ordinary noodles, oh, noodles with orishirishi, everything inside of it. Like, calm down and relax. So that was something I stopped doing. Late night food, man, get rid of late night food. You don't have any business eating past 8 p.m. I don't care if that's when you just finish cooking. You're supposed to also have to plan dinner early so that you eat it early. So here's what I do. I know you say, oh, I'm a 9 to 5er. When I come back from work, I'm in traffic, and I get back and I start thinking of what to eat. I'm an 8 to 5er too. This is what I do. Immediately I walk into the house, I'm still on my work clothes, I'm eating already, because I know it's already like 6-7ish. So I'm eating already because I don't want to eat late. And whenever I do not have dinner, or I did not properly plan my dinner, guess what I do? I buy cucumber on my way back from work. When I get home, I wash my cucumber. If there's granite, I add granite. If there's no granite, I eat my cucumber like that. Eat it, drink a lot of water, and I'm gone to bed. I'll be hungry. No, it's not easy. I'll feel hunger pangs later at night, but stomach will close for the night. Anything that you're going to see is till tomorrow. Okay, you will not die. So that's what I also did. Leave late night food for the people that have it. Number 5. So on to the 5th thing that I did to that probably helped me lose weight was I started eating in smaller portions. Yes, I started eating in smaller portions. The thing is that a good number of us, especially myself, we've trained our stomach into gluttony. We have trained the stomach to be a criminal. So when you eat, they reach you. You want more, you want more, you want more. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know you'll be like, oh, I'm already used to eating bowl of eba. How do I move from that to now rationing my food? The beautiful thing about that is that your stomach is a muscle. As with every other muscle in your body, it can be trained. You can train it. You can go, just like when you go to the gym to build your muscle and everything, you can do the same for your stomach. So I have this friend, I'm going to use as an example. She was always eating bowl of eba and like really big portions of food, and she would say, oh, that's how they train them. They always eat like that in their house. She cannot move from that to here. And I think one day somebody told her something that she didn't really like, and it really touched her, and she had a change of heart, like, you know what, I'm going to start eating smaller. And she started eating smaller portions. After she did that for 2 weeks, she tried to go back to eating what she usually, like what she was used to, like large food, and she was unable to even down it. She just knew that her stomach had become smaller. That is what happens when you start training your stomach with smaller portions of food. So try and eat in small portions. That was what I did. I started eating in smaller portions, and I also reduced the amount of carbohydrate I was eating and increased the amount of protein I was getting, and also increased the amount of fiber I was also getting. Someone very special to me said something to me. He said, you eat to live, you do not live to eat. Say it, say it, say it, repeat it to yourself. You eat to live, you do not live to eat. So you do not come to this life to eat food. You eat food to stay alive. That's why you need food. So don't even allow the food that you are suddenly eating to stay alive become something that is after your life. Okay, so I started eating in smaller portions, guys. I said that I wasn't really exercising, so I didn't have like an exercise routine, going to the gym, carrying dumbbell 40 kgs, doing sit-ups and all of that. This is our beautiful things, okay? But here's what I was doing. I would not lie to you and say I was not active. Oh, I just laid down and I changed my lifestyle and I lost all the weight that I was bothered about. That would be a lie. So something I also did, because at work I mostly have to sit at my desk or my computer and I'm working 8 hours. I can't keep doing that because I don't think that's healthy. So what I used to do at intervals, especially during my break time, I do that most times 2 times a day. I'll run downstairs and run back up. I'll go back to my desk. After a while, I'll run downstairs and run back up. I'll go back to my desk. So I was doing that. Another thing I was also doing was that I have a prayer group. So usually while we're on in a prayer meeting and we're praying, instead of just sitting at a place and praying, I'll just take a walk and I'll be taking long strides and walking fast and praying, and that also helps. So that was my way of getting some kind of physical activity, into my life. So yeah, those are the 6 things that I did in 2023 to lose 13 kg. I was weighing 98.5 kg at the start of the year, and now I'm down to 75, and I don't know, I hope I lose more. So but I think I'm very happy with where I am right now. And to be very honest, this is not something that is very easy to do. That's why I suggested that you pray. That's what I did. Okay, you might decide to do it, and that's on you. Whatever you decide to do with yourself, also help you God. So what I did was I prayed about it, because it's not easy. I mean, imagine being at a party and everybody is drinking, or for as little as being in the office. I know how many times I've been in the office and they shared malts, coke, beautiful things, and everybody's hustling to get theirs, and I'm like, I'll pass. I don't take soda. But look at it this way, there's a little bit of finesse to it. Think about it like, I drink juice, I don't drink coke. Look at it that way, because sometimes people ask, oh, so what do you drink if you don't drink coke? I drink juice, I drink zobo, I drink freshly squeezed orange juice. There's a little bit of finesse to it, so don't look at it that you don't do regular. Yeah, think about it that way. I think it'll help you feel better. That brings us to the end of this video. Do you find this video helpful? Are you struggling to lose weight? I think the most important thing is that you're kind to yourself, and I hope that it is more about being healthy, because yeah, it's good to have very nice body and everything, but let's not lose sight of what is really important. Both slim and fat people alike, are you healthy? are you healthy, or you're about to pack up? So yeah, and it's also about, you know, staying young for a very long time even though you're aging. Also know that for those of us that are in our 20s, this is a very, very important time in our lives. Make the most of it, because whatever it is you do or do not do to your body now, it would tell when you get to your 40s, late 30s, and all of that. So start building up healthy lifestyles that would eventually equip you, you know, as you age. We all want to age beautifully. I want to understand it. Like, am I in this alone? So please, I also hope you found this video helpful. Have you had to start some regimen and then just quit along the way because of lack of motivation? Have your weight been fluctuating? I believe that's something a good number of Nigerian women experience. Has your weight been fluctuating? Has it been going? Please and please, above all, being, you know, fit, being slim, being whatever, please be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And yeah, just know that you're going to live for a very long time inside of this body, so why not just be kind to it so that it can carry you for as long as you're going to be inside of it. Yeah, thanks so much for watching my video. Do not forget to hit the like button if you like the video, leave a comment, share your thoughts with me, and also if you've not already subscribed to my channel, please do not let me give you the bombastic side eye. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.